Yes, we've come a long way in this country.
We still have a long way to go.
On charter rights, on legislation that is written in the spirit of gender equality, but the truth is that policies and regulations don't live up to the aspiration of the legislation. I'll just give you an example. We have all this wonderful legislation, and yet we know from the Globe and Mail that cases of sexual assault are regularly ignored, if not dismissed, by police forces. And we know that sexual assault is 9 times out of 10 perpetrated by someone the woman knows. So what are we going to do about this? Can we continue to ignore this? I think stories that tell the story that the story that Deepa has made about a horrendous sexual assault, we have to understand that it is not there. It's a universal story. It has different shape, it has different context, but we kid ourselves if we say that kind of sexual assault and that kind of violence does not happen here. In fact, the statistics tell us that it does.
That we cannot take it anymore. It was very interesting when we were in Boston a couple of days ago. One of the statistics that came out was that the country that has the highest rate of violence against women is the United States. Which is, everybody in the room was like, really? They thought it would be India or Brazil, but it's not. India is 4th on the list. So it's
the United States is
number 1. So we just aren't aware of it, or we just like not to think about it because it's too close to home. I mean, what happened in British Columbia with the Aboriginal murders and rapes is really disheartening. So we have to, you just can't sit back and say, oh, this happened in India, it doesn't happen here. We all of you, behind the camera, in front of the camera, we all are complicit in what we make of our society. And we all have to be vigilant. We can't have like what I call protest fatigue. You have to be there.
And for girls all over the world.
Yes, our rights are changing, but rights will only change when rights of all women change, because it's a slippery slope. And as you know, the world moves now, right? We have the world on our shore, and we really have to play the leading role, not just to talk women's rights, not just to do 1 or 2 changes, but as I said, we need to put resources and absolutely say that violence is just not acceptable. But more than that, there should be zero tolerance of violence.